Good morning, guys. I'm not with you today, obviously. You guys are going to be doing a locating an earthquake epicenter activity, and the sheet looks like this. I'm going to make some short video clips going over each part and what you need to do, so that if you have any questions, you can watch the video and try and do it without my help. Your class period will be given extra time on Friday so that we can go over it together, and if there's any confusion, you can continue working on it then. All right, so this lab is broken into several sections, and in the first section, you need to know how to read a seismogram. And a seismogram, just in case you didn't know, is the output of a seismograph. Just like if you use a camera, the output is a photograph, you're going to have an output from using any kind of instrument. An instrument for measuring earthquakes is a seismograph, and its output is called a seismogram, and it looks like this down here on the bottom of the sheet. When you read a seismogram, you're going to read from earlier time frames on the left side to the later time frames on the right side. And on this seismogram, each line, the spacing between each line, so from one line to the next, is 1 minute. So it starts over here on the left, and you see that there's nothing on the line, it's just a straight flat line, and then we see a couple squiggles. And that first set of squiggles is the P waves arrival time at the seismograph. Remember, P waves are the faster waves for the body waves of the types of seismic waves, and it's really fast, so it arrives early, and it leaves like a squiggle mark. And then it gets flat or kind of flat. If you look real close, there's some tiny little squiggle lines. And then it makes a nice big jump again. And that second time there's a big jump, that's when the S wave arrives. Remember that S waves are the secondary waves, so they're a little slower, about 60% the speed of the P waves. And they are stronger, so you see that the lines are bigger here. After the S waves is when surface waves come, and they are the largest. They will make the largest lines, and they cause the most damage when they arrive at the surface. So we have P waves on the left, then the S waves, and then the surface waves. And on this example, you can see the start is right here of the P wave, and the start of the S wave is right here. So we're going to count in between. So we go from, this is the time 0. 1 minute is the first line, 2 minutes is the second line, and 3 minutes is the third line. So it happens that there's 3 minutes between the arrival of the P wave and the arrival of the S wave. You should be able to look at any seismogram and decide which one is the P wave, which one is the S wave, and which is the surface wave if there are any shown.